right, let's get intimate for just a second. You ready? Hey there friends, what's good? It's Jason here with Always Enterprise. And in this video, I want to talk to you about what every entrepreneur needs to know intimately about their business. That's right, I said intimately. In other words, you want to know this stuff like the back of your hand. It's that important and it's that vital to your overall success in your marketing campaign, in your business, in your overall enterprise. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Number one, know your mission. Know your mission. In other words, what is the mission? What is the deeper purpose that you're trying to fulfill as a movement, as a person, as a business owner? This is what gets you to connect deeper with your audience, and this is something that they'll resonate with, rather than being just another manufacturer, another marketer, or another individual just selling products and services. Now, in order to relay this and communicate this properly, in order to really ingrain it into your character, into your subconscious even, one of the best ways to do that is to have what's called a mission statement. Makes sense, doesn't it? So it's very important for you to nail that down and have that in a way that you can communicate it easily and effectively. And it's just something that not only expresses what you do, but it also helps to indoctrinate your audience to knowing and understanding you, again, on a deeper level. So me, for instance, whenever I open up with one of my Facebook Lives, or if I'm doing a live stream, often I will introduce myself as the enterpriser, right? That's kind of the movement that I'm building, hence the name of my business and my channel, Always Enterprise, right? And so what I tell people is what I aim to do. I help people take their home-based businesses and turn them into true enterprises using the power of the internet and strategic business systems. All right, that's just a perfect example of what I do, and hopefully that gives you an idea of what you can do in your business, or at least something that you can model it after. Again, what do you do, and what is the purpose? What, you know, when you have the mission statement and identify what your mission is, you're kind of reaching deeper. All right, deeper than just beyond the surface of trying to sell a product to just any individual. Know your mission. Number two, know your plan. That's right, know your plan, all right? In other words, have a plan. You've heard it before. If you fail to plan, you've planned to fail, right? And it's absolutely true. However, what I find a lot of people do though is they get hung up on the business plan side of things. They want to have a business, an elaborate business plan, complete with charts and graphs and projections and this and that. And that's not what I'm referring to here. While those things are important, and you should definitely have some structure in the beginning and have definitely some strategy behind what you want to do and what you're hoping to do over the course of time, at the end of the day, what matters most every single day is how are you going to attack the day? How are you going to make money, right? In other words, how are you going to make it rain? So the plan that I'm talking about is not a business plan per se in that traditional sense. What I am referring to is a plan of attack, a plan of action, if you will. In other words, how, again, are you going to make it rain? How are you going to get paid every single day? What are you selling? Who are you selling it to? How are you going to get that offer in front of them? And how are you going to sell it to them? And more importantly, how are you going to get them to buy from you again and again and again? That's what matters. Obviously, a lot of this will come down to a good, strong marketing campaign and a good strategy built around it. You want to employ some tools that can help you in that process, like creating good sales funnels, getting good at excellent copy, marketing, salesmanship, and all the fundamentals that go into building a true enterprise. Know your plan. Number three, know your numbers. That's right. I would be remiss if I didn't mention this. You absolutely have to know your numbers. And the way that you get to know your numbers, in other words, the statistics, right? The conversion rates and this and that, and the many different facets that go into running an effective online business. Well, actually, even offline, that applies as well, is to know your numbers. And the way that you get that is to be able to become familiarized with all of the different numbers and all the key performance indicators in your business. This means that you should have some landmarks, all right? You should have KPIs and key performance indicators established. This means you need to get deep into the weeds and actually learn the details of your business. The way that you do this is to track, and I mean track every single thing. I've talked about tracking before, and obviously I would also recommend that you use some great tools that are out there, whether it's through an app or websites. There's some great technology that can make this job easier for you. However, just know that you have to do it. As often said in marketing and in business, if you're not tracking, you're lacking. Don't fall into that trap. There you have it, my friends. 3 very simple ways that you can dive deep into the intimacies of your business. And again, I would recommend that you familiarize yourself with all of this stuff like the back of your hand. I want you to know the depths of your business, and this is how you do it. So make sure that you're diving deep and that you're not letting any of this slip through the cracks of your hands, and I promise you, you'll be better off for it. This is Jason Ligo with Always Enterprise. I trust you got value from this. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any more hot new content that I got coming down the pipe just for you. I'll see you next time. Take care and keep enterprising.